Consolidating my debt was one of the worst mistakes that I made in my money journey, and I want to talk about that because I think a lot of people fall into the same trap and it can set you back years. So here's what happened to me, and it sucked, and I doubled my debt and added years onto my situation. So I had $5,000 in credit card debt. I got an email about a personal loan and I thought, what a great idea. I can use this loan to consolidate everything so I'll only have one payment. I'll get rid of all these credit card payments. It's going to be great. Actually, no, it wasn't great because I maxed out all my cards again because I did not address the root cause of why I was even in debt in the first place. And then I found myself in over $10,000 of now high interest debt. Because I had no idea what I was doing and I had never gotten any good advice about this and I didn't even know where to go to get advice about this, I took that loan and it was a really big interest rate. I didn't even know about interest rates at the time, so I didn't know that this was bad. Can you get consolidation loans that are 0% interest for a certain amount of time? Yeah, you can. And for some people, that's a good option. But I don't recommend it because the likelihood of you going and maxing out your cards again is very high. You have to address the root cause of why you were in debt in the first place. And for me, it was because I had a spending problem and I sucked at budgeting. I sucked at tracking all of my stuff and I didn't even know what was going on with my money. So I would charge little things to my cards, little Starbucks, little McDonald's, little things here and there that ended up maxing out all my cards. So I thought that it was going to help me when I consolidated, but really I didn't learn anything because I didn't even know why I was in debt to begin with. So that's why I maxed out all my cards again. If I had this all to do over again, I would have created a snowball or avalanche plan from the very first start. I would have completely avoided this personal loan because of that. And I would have aggressively worked on that plan. My debt would have been paid down in half the time it was. Here would be the benefits of doing it this way. First of all, doing this hard work and aggressively working on this plan over a long period of time and actually making yourself go through that process makes a difference psychologically because it kind of sucks and it takes a while and it's hard at times. But because of that hard work, you learn a lot and you are way less likely to put yourself in that situation again. It also allows you to create better habits in the meantime of working on your plan because you're learning how to budget, you're learning how to get extra money to contribute to your plan, and so you are learning better habits of budgeting, saving, all of that. When you have a better understanding of your money, how it works, how debt works, how the payoff works, you are less likely to make these mistakes because you're more informed. And knowledge is power, yes, so you could listen to me and get the knowledge, and that's powerful, but applied knowledge is even more powerful. By getting a consolidation and paying off all that debt and whatever, you think you're bailing yourself out when in actuality you're not having to do the hard work that it takes to get out of that situation that you put yourself in. And so it has less of an impact and you're more likely to just go max out your cards all over again. So some people recommend consolidation and would tell you to do that. I personally would not. There are situations where it makes sense, but I think for the vast majority of people, especially people who don't fully understand their money and their situation, it is not a great idea. If you do decide to go that route, you better make damn sure that you do not have a way for yourself to go back into debt, okay? And fully understand your mindset, your spending problems, all of the issues that you have that caused you to go into that debt to begin with. Make sure you understand that and you have a plan to not let it happen again. By the way, the same thing goes for bankruptcy. Sometimes bankruptcy is a good option for people, but a lot of times they will file bankruptcy to get rid of debt, sometimes not even that much debt, and then they go right back into debt after the bankruptcy. So I say all that to say, make sure you know your situation, make sure you have a good plan to get out of that situation and a good plan to keep yourself out of that situation. You got this.